Tell me a little bit about your early life.
Okay, well, to give a little background, both of my parents are Dominican, and they were both born in Dominican Republic. But my mom is a descendant of the Spanish colonizers that enslaved the ancestors of my father. So, in simpler terms, my mom is a white Dominican and my dad is a black Dominican. So,
what is that dichotomy like?
it was very confusing because, like, growing up, my mom, I don't know if I want to, I mean, that's what it was abuse, but, I mean, I know when I pointed out as abuse and her as my abuser, I don't vilify her for it because abuse begets abuse, and the only reason she was able to abuse her own child and children was because she was abused herself. So it's like, I'm able to see the humanity in her, but she's not able to see the humanity in me. So it was very confusing because everything, like, obviously, trauma rewires your brain. Like, PTSD is very much real, and it doesn't only happen in war, it happens on the streets every day. So obviously I had trauma responses and we did not have a good relationship. So she would vilify my father for the negative consequences of her actions. So, like, I have an attitude, it's because of your dad. I'm messy, it's because of your dad. So literally anything that she deemed as negative, she would use to demonize my father. And, like, I didn't really understand how she could do that when he was barely ever around to influence my actions. You were the only one around to influence my actions. So I would have to unpack that in those moments. But obviously I didn't have the words to even do that. So I would just be like, why are you saying this about my dad when it's clearly not true? And you're clearly talking about yourself. But it's anti-blackness. And the only reason I was really able to put that together is because I could see her anti-blackness in how she would interact with the world around her and how she would want us to interact with the world around us. Like, first and foremost, she would try to tell me and my sister that we're not black. But my dad is black, and he knows he is black.
So was it more like psychological abuse, or was it like physical?
It was definitely physical and psychological. Like, I used to have to kneel, and this is the least traumatic of them, of the punishments that she used to give me. But, like, I used to have to kneel in a corner for hours, and, like, I couldn't even sit on my feet. Sometimes they would put rice on the floor, like, and I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything. Huh?
You didn't do anything to warrant this?
Not anything that would grant that kind of punishment. Like,
Right,
I was literally just being a kid. I ran around the house. Maybe I broke something by accident, or I left toys on the floor because I was still playing. Like, she would just try to find a reason. And years later, like, she found out I was smoking weed. So, like, she was trying to, I guess, understand why. And I'm basically telling her, because you used to abuse the fuck out of me. And she admitted to me that she was taking her anger out on me.